Hey friends, it's Jacqueline here. In today's video is another episode of Will I Buy It, where we talk about the new and upcoming beauty releases. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you wanna be on the know of what's new and upcoming in the beauty world, then just keep on watching. It has been, I think, past 2 weeks or 3 weeks since I haven't done a Will I Buy It video, so I think it's about time. But before I get started right here, I want to give credit to where credit is due. These type of videos were created by none other than Samantha March. She has been doing it for years now. I think 4 years, I know, a long time. Thank you so much, Samantha, for creating these type of videos, and thank you for creating a community playlist. So if you like these type of videos and being on the know what is coming new in the beauty industry, I will highly suggest you to check the community playlist, because that way you also get to know other content creators. It's a lot of fun. Okay, my friends, let me just scooch to this side so we can put images of the products that I will be talking about today right here. And I'm opening right here my Instagram account. I will be checking some of my favorite Instagram handles that they actually are always giving us the best, you know, upcoming releases, like Trend Mood, Chic Profile Official. I mean, there's many. I will be leaving them on the description box below, so that way you can check them out, give them that support, because they do all the hard work to find out these news for us. And also, I will be leaving all the details of the products that I will be talking about today on the description box below, along with the links if they are available. So let's go first with the first news. Charlotte Tilbury, she just came out with the SuperNudes collection, and this collection is pretty substantial. She has a Nudegasm face palette with 4 different shades. Now this is a new palette for her. In the past she did 2 palettes, Lovegasm and Lightgasm, that had a bronzer, a highlighter I remember of, and I think 2 blushes. Something along those lines. Now this one right here is more inspired into the 90s, and it's basically what it seems to be: a contour, a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush, all in Bake Joy formula. I already went ahead and picked it up. You will see my review, I will say, when you're watching this video, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow, but within this week you will have my review up. Now this collection also comes with, let's see, when I did my purchase, there were only, I think, 4, let's see right here, 4 lipsticks. I think there were 4. I mean, it shows in the picture 5 of them, but I went ahead and got all what it was new, you know, on the new page, and they are all on the Matte Revolution formula. To be honest with you, the Matte Revolution formula is not my favorite from Charlotte Tilbury. I like the Kissing formula better, but the Matte Revolution formula is also good. It's not super dry and it's not super matte either. I just have my preference right there, but I went ahead and picked them all up. Then there's also 2 repromotes. One of them is the SuperNudes Easy Eye Palette. Now I didn't have that eye palette, so I decided, you know what, let me just go ahead and get it for the purpose of the review. And they're all matte shades, again going with this theme of the 90s. And there's also a repromote of the SuperNudes Eyeliner Duo, and I actually have it in my collection already. I have showcased it last year when it came out. It's a beautiful nude pearlized shade and then a black shade on the other side. Gorgeous shade. So be on the look for that review right there. Okay, now moving on right here to Clé de Peau, and we see now their holiday collection. I know we already see a lot of sneak peeks for the holiday collection. There's gonna be 4 lipstick shines. They look stunning. I mean, the packaging, to begin with, the packaging of Clé de Peau, they always do an amazing job with the packaging. Okay, going back to these lipsticks, they all look beautiful. I love the different shades, and for being a holiday collection, it actually looks more like a spring collection, because we have a little bit of coral, a little bit of peachy nude, a little bit of kind of like a fuchsia tone. I mean, they're giving us something different, and I actually like that quite a bit. So I'm excited for this collection right here. There's gonna be 2 eye color duos. One of them has kind of like a light blue and a champagne tone, and the other one is more of like lilac with a rosy tone. They are cute. I mean, duos like this, I mean, they are both seem to be like satin shades, kind of, I shouldn't say toppers or celestial shades, they actually look more like satin shades. They look very pretty, so that may be something that I will get. Then there's also two cream blushes. The cream blushes from Clé de Peau, they are amazing. So definitely these two right here. I don't know if they are repeated shades or not. I will check. They're the 201 and the 202. So I will check on my collection if they are repromotes or not. But if not, I will at least pick up one or most likely the two of them. Then there's two luminizing face enhancers, and those are stunning, 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 stunning. I love both shades. One seems very bright for me, has more of like a, you know, like rosy tone with a little bit of like even blue in it. But then the other one looks a little bit more golden, for, you know, I have a little bit more of like a golden undertone, the 102. So I'm tempted to get both of them, 103 and 102, but most likely I maybe go with 102 because again, my skin tone, there's going to be a serum and a moisturizer. Those I may end up passing out on them. You know, I may just get the actual makeup, and then there's a mini lipstick set too, which that looks also very appealing to me. The whole collection is beautiful. I like the design, the packaging, I mean, excellent. I'm just excited. And then we have Pat McGrath right here. I mean, this is perhaps for you guys old news. She came out with her Huetopian Dream palette, and I actually make sure that if you follow me on Instagram, I give you like, okay, there's an early access right here. If I see something new and upcoming, I also post it on my Instagram, so please follow me there. So she has come out with another Mothership palette, Huetopian Dream. I know, I mean, this is very controversial right here because not necessarily from the packaging, but actually from the marketing, you know, like she always does a little bit of a prelude of what's gonna be her release, and all the marketing looked like something a little bit more pastel-y, colorful, rainbowish type of thing, which I'm happy that she didn't do a rainbow palette, mostly a Mothership palette. Not because I don't want to see something like that, but you know, I think what I had expected is something that had like a light blue with a lime green, kind of like this chief to it. I don't know, that's what I was expecting to see within the palette, but yet we see something that is more aligned with all her rosy, pinky tones, Divine Rose. I mean, she's given us that amazing, gorgeous lilac shade that seems to be a duochrome or a triochrome, who knows. It's part of that 4 last shades, which are her astral shades. I already bought it. It's gorgeous. It's coming on the mail, so hopefully it arrived today when I'm filming this video, or when you're watching this video. And again, I should have it sometime this week. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. When it was the release, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was like everybody else. It's like, oh, it could have been another Divine Rose palette, a Divine Rose 3. Nothing wrong about it. I think every brand has its own staple. You know, Charlotte Tilbury with Pillow Talk, NARS with Orgasm, and then Pat McGrath with her Divine Rose kind of series. But I think we all are looking for a time of a break. But seeing the palette and being very like precise with the palette looks stunning, looks beautiful. There's a few shades right there that feels very, you know, like repetitive, that we have seen them in other Mothership palettes, although they have different names. There's no repeat shades, but some of them have that vibe of Divine Rose 1 and whatnot. Then with this collection also there is an Intensifies Artistry 1, which seems to be kind of like a one that have kind of like a maroon type of, you know, like a intensifier, something that it will just make your eyeshadow like pop a little more. I went ahead and purchased it. There was a bundle, and there were different bundles right there, so I went ahead and got it, and I just cannot wait to play around with that. Let me know. I know there's gonna be so many reviews of these. Let me know if you want to see different looks with that instead of like just a review, if you want comparisons. This is the beauty about these We Live It videos, that you guys give us feedback on what you want to see in our channel, what is what you're looking forward to as in the customer aspect, you know, because at the end this is what we're looking for, reviews to see if something is worth our money, if we should invest on it or not. So you let me know, guys, you let me know. Huda Beauty, she has come out with the Obsession Palettes The Wild collection. So every year she comes out with these really cute 9-pound palettes that honestly for the most part they do have a really nice formulation. They are not, you know, her best formula are on the bigger palettes, and we don't see that many from her, which I appreciate. I appreciate that she's not bombarding us with so much. So we have right here the Wild Chameleon, the Wild Jaguar, the Wild Tiger, and the Wild Python. I think out of all of them, I like that Wild Python. I think it's very different, and in fact the Wild Python kind of like give me a little bit of a vibe if I will have the two new Dior fall eyeshadow palettes together. This is what kind of like what it reminds me of, this color story, and maybe that's why I'm a little bit drawn to it. And then the one that I'm particularly interested on is the one in Jaguar. I love the cool tones. You know, I'm not ready for fall. I love summertime, and I just want to stay in summertime forever. But the Jaguar one is one that I'm like, okay, the middle shade, that beautiful lilac shade. I mean, like, as you can tell, anytime that I'm not doing, you know, like a review, I try to use more of my lilac purple shades, and this has a little bit of that, you know, like grungy look. Yeah, cool tone, and it just looks stunning. And I love, you know, the variety of textures that she uses on her palettes too. Pebble, and like, they just look beautiful, and they are not that expensive either. They are $29 each. I know that they are available right now at Sephora. Oh, and by the way, the Mothership Huetopian palette is available right now at Sephora. Again, I will be linking all the details on my description box below, along with the links too. But yeah, let me know if you want me to review any of these new Huda Beauty palettes, and I can do perhaps like a try on haul situation. You let me know. And now let's talk about one of my favorite brands, CHANTECAILLE. They just came out with their fall collection. Is the Luminescent Eye Shades Indian's Vanishing Species, and they are available right now for pre-order, although I know that some people has already received them. And they're these two amazing, beautiful luminescent eye shades. I love the formulation of these eye shades. Look at that gorgeous emerald green. I mean, like, if you asked me last year, I wasn't interested on anything that has to do with green eyeshadows. But this year, everything has changed, and it gave me perfect time. So definitely is one that I say I will buy it. I will definitely buy it. But there's a thing right here. I usually, and I'm honest with you guys, I usually receive PR from CHANTECAILLE, and I think they are sending it to me, both of the eyeshadows, and perhaps also there are also new lipsticks with this collection right here. I think 3 are repromotes, no, 2 are repromotes and 3 are new. I will be putting the pictures right here, but yeah, I'm just kind of like waiting a little to receive the entire collection so that way I can do a full-on review for you guys. But if I don't receive them, I mean, I will be definitely buying it. Also, the other shade, the Leopard eyeshadow, looks stunning. It's the taupey shade that it just looks so elegant, and it's just so complimenting for so many different skin tones. I think they are $59 each. I think they raised the price perhaps by $2 or $1. I don't mind. Their eyeshadows, these luminescent eye shades from CHANTECAILLE, they are spectacular. The packaging is amazing, and then the cost too is amazing too. This collection in particular, it will actually go to support the crucial work of Xenon, tiger, and leopard conservation. So, like I said, I'm always like 100%, yeah, super excited about this collection from CHANTECAILLE. Fenty Beauty, she has come out with an eau de parfum called Bridgetown. Was inspired by Barbados and her travels to France, New York, and Los Angeles. Brown is Rihanna's favorite color. She wanted something brown but transparent, so she created this amber bottle. It's an experience, it's a memory encapsulated into a fragrance. One smell, you will never forget it. The notes are magnolia, musk, tangerine, blueberry, Bulgarian rose, geranium, and patchouli. I'm never crazy about patchouli too much, but I like if it's like if it's one of the base notes, then I go for it. I love that it has a tangerine in it. It's available right now at Fenty Beauty's website. I think it actually in fact sold out, but I'm hoping that it will come to Sephora. If it comes to Sephora, then I most likely will give it a go because I love fragrances. And talking about fragrances, Gucci has come out with their gorgeous Gardenia Parfum in this limited edition packaging, and friends, I got it. I wanted to get it. I was actually at my local Sephora and I saw the bottle and I'm like, oh yeah, give it to me. And this has pear white gardenia in it, and it does have brown sugar. So I have to be honest with you right here on this fragrance. When I read it had brown sugar, I thought, this is gonna be more of like a gourmand type of fragrance, but it's not. It is still on the floral note, which it makes total sense. It's Gucci Flora. Look at the bottle right here. Isn't this so pretty? I really, really love the design. And the pear is there. It's not super fruity. It's a mix of fruity and floral. It's a very vibrant kind of scent, very young kind of scent. And I'm not saying like, you know, as you get older, you need to get to have more mature, but you know what I mean? Like sometimes there's fragrances like say Baccarat Rouge 540. It has more presence, it's a little bit more sophisticated. This one right here is more like everyday kind of use, you know, like every day, or if, for example, if you're a wedding guest at a outdoors wedding, you know, like a garden wedding or even a winery wedding, but it's like outdoorsy, I will say, you know, this one right here will not offend the bride, you know, because you want to make sure you let shine the bride. So yeah, that's kind of that type of scent, or a scent for like a brunch, you know, something like that. Very lightweight, and it doesn't have a lot of projection though. I will have to say the projection perhaps is 2 to 3 feet, very minimal right there. And then as far as the longevity goes, I will give it 4 to 5 hours. So it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Okay, so you guys got the tea right there. Okay, moving on right here to NATASHA DENONA. She launched the Smoke Ambition collection. So it comes with a mini Xenon eyeshadow palette, which we have seen sneak peeks of these palettes since last year. For $25 is one of her mini palettes. I decided to skip on it, and not because I don't like a good smoky eye look, but because I feel that I have already these shades on my collection in different places. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of these eyeshadows they are already existing on her eyeshadow, you know, like repertoire. And I do have, I think, all her eyeshadows, or pretty much all of them. Even the middle shade, which is that beautiful foil silver shade, comes in one of her, I think it's her brown palette, the one, the 20 palette, and I already got that one too. So I said, you know what, I don't want to really create more waste. These just actually, I like the collection. I feel it's pretty, but it's just something that it will not add any value to my own collection. Hopefully it makes sense. And then this collection also comes with the Macro Tech Eye Crayons in 3 different shades. Burgundy, which I think it's an amazing shade. Brown and black. I already have brown, I already have black. So I decided to pass on. And one of my favorite burgundy shades are from Charlotte Tilbury, her Eyes to Mesmerize. This one right here, this is in Mesmerizing Maroon. So I said, you know what, let me just pass on it. Then there's also the Work and Set for $24 each. They are long wearing full coverage cream eyeliners, and I usually do not go through this type of products. I'm not a makeup artist myself. I enjoy playing with makeup and I have knowledge about makeup, but I just don't want to create a waste. So I will say, although I appreciate it, I love NATASHA DENONA, I decided to pass on it. If you want to see reviews, Morgan Turner has an amazing review, and she also showed a dupe for this eyeshadow palette. And then I watched Mel Thompson too. She did an incredible eyeshadow look too. I mean, same with Morgan. They both did amazing, but if you want inspiration, I will say, you know, check them out, because, you know, yeah, I decided to pass on it. Okay, move on right here. Let's go for, let me just get some water because I'm parched right now. Don't be jealous. I know. I hope this comes back in stock. I mean, I'm pretty sure they may bring back these Chanel No. 5 bottles for, I the holiday season, I think they will, because their eyeshadow quad number 5 hasn't come out just yet. So I'm thinking, you know, if they are, you know, up for the sales, they will bring this back along with other items from that Chanel number 5 factory, and that would be amazing. Definitely, I will keep you posted when that happens, absolutely. And talking about Chanel right here, so Chanel has come out with, this is not a new formulation, but actually they have added to their collection more shades of 2 of their lipsticks. One of them is a Rouge Allure Laque, so there's 6 new shades, and they are these ones right here. I made that review when they first appeared this year. I really like the formulation. It's kind of like a light to a lip gloss. It doesn't have a lot of, like, it doesn't wear like for prolonged amount of time. You have to actually reapply it, but I enjoy very much this lipstick. And there's, again, 6 different shades. I think there's a burnt coral one and a dusty rose, and then they also had come out with 6 new shades of the Rouge Allure Infusions, which are more of like a liquid matte formula. These right here are very creamy, kind of moussey texture. They are long lasting, they are very thin, and at least to me they are not drying on my lips, and they look, I mean, in general, all the lipsticks, they look very red. There's red orange in it, poppy orange. I mean, we see a lot of red right here. There's one that I was looking on these images that looks very kind of magenta and is on these kind of like formulation. So I think I'm gonna get perhaps 2 of these. I don't know about these because I know the holiday collection is coming, so that's a maybe right there. I'm talking about Chanel. In their website right now, they are okay, so quote unquote, Chanel has been reformulating some of their products, like the blushes, I mean, like several products, okay? But their concealers and their color correctors, I see that they appear as new on their website, but I called in my SA and he told me that no, it's not a new formula, it's the same formula. What they have done is they have actually added more shades, so there's more shades on the shade range. So I wanted to bring that information to you, along with the Ultra Le Tan Ultra Wear All Day Comfort Flawless Foundation. Again, it says new on the website, but according to the information that I was given, is that it's not new. They are not reformulating it. There's no difference in the formula. It's just they have added new shades. And in that matter, when I was talking with my SA, most of the new shades are for deeper complexions, which it is much needed. I mean, like the new formulations from Chanel, like even the Sublimage Essence du Teint, it actually comes with deeper shades too. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. And if you have been wanting to try any of those formulas and you were not able to find your shade, now hopefully there's a shade for you. And talking about shades and the sadness about shades right here, I see this beautiful picture from GUERLAIN and the Orchidee Imperiale foundation, launching September 15 in Asia. And that's normal to see. I mean, the Asian market, they buy right away. They are a good market to start, you know, with everything that has to do with beauty. But this shade range is so pathetic. There's only 5 shades. I don't see any difference on all of the shades. If there's a difference, it will be like tiny amount. None of these shades will suit my skin tone. And this is just such a missed opportunity. I really hope that, because it says right here that perhaps it's just Asian exclusive, that's why this shade range, but give me a break, GUERLAIN, really? If you come with this shade range worldwide, you're gonna be doomed. You know, like the Sublimage Essence du Teint, this is one of my favorite foundations right at the moment. You have 40 shades. Are you kidding me? And it's the same kind of idea, you know, like inspired by, you know, the actually Orchidee Imperiale skincare line. Same idea, just bring more shades. It's as easy as that. And you know, talking about foundations, I just want to touch base right here because I have been posting it on my Instagram, and I know this was leaked about perhaps 4 or 5 months or even late 2020 that Clé de Peau was coming out with a Radiant Fluid Foundation in a natural version. So I did a review for the matte version, and the Radiant Fluid Foundation version just launched here in US. So I will be leaving it on the description box below. I already did my review. I have done a couple try on haul videos using this new foundation. So we have, I think this is what happened, that because the packaging is so alike, the matte, it comes in a frosted glass while the Radiant comes in a clear glass, that a lot of people haven't even noticed that there's a new foundation from Clé de Peau. But I just want to bring it to your attention. And talking about base, YSL just came out with a new collection. So the collection comes again with a new Bare Look Tint Skin Tint Foundation for $38, which I think it's a really good price for YSL being a luxury brand. It's a lightweight skin tint with buildable light to medium coverage. Has a 24-hour of hydration. It doesn't say that it lasts for 24 hours, but it actually, it has, you know, this hydration kind of situation. It has hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and brightening mallow. Comes in 20 shades. Bravo, that's great. For a skin tint, I mean, like 20 shades is appropriate. So there's a really nice range right here. It's available right now at Sephora. Then there's also a Balm Face Priming Moisturizer. That sounds good too. For a person like me, I do have dry skin. These two products, the foundation and the Priming Moisturizer, you know, are calling my name. Also, there's a new blotting lotion, pore minimizer, and priming mattifier. So if they would have kept that at pore minimizer, that would be like me. But yeah, mattifier, not me. There's also a corrector and complexion booster. I have been having a little bit of redness lately right here and breakouts, so that could be something that I'm interested on. And then the Dewy Mist Rejuvenating Face Spray. Now this one is not a setting spray, but rather a plumping and hydrating skin kind of a spray, which kind of reminds me a little bit of something along the lines of the NATASHA, the dewy spray, that kind of situation. So let me know if you're interested to see a review on these, or perhaps a first impressions or try on haul. I have been doing a couple try on hauls lately, and I have fun with them because I'm able to, you know, like do foundation and eyeshadow and bronzer and blush and all that jazz. So let me know if you want to see that. More base products right here, available right now at Ulta Beauty, actually, from Estee Lauder, is their new Double Wear Sheer Long Wearing Foundation. So we know the Double Wear Foundation is like an OG for many. Actually, not for me, but for many it is. And honestly, I don't try a lot of Estee Lauder products, but this sheer foundation situation, I think is interesting, but the only thing is a matte foundations. I mean, like, regardless, it's a matte foundation. So I think I'm gonna definitely skip on it. It seems like a decent shade range, but I think there's still a little bit more work to that could have been done on the deeper spectrum. And here, another base, and this is by DIOR. So DIOR has come out with a new Capture Totale Super Potent Serum Foundation. Again, serum situation like Chanel, like Guerlain type of situation. There's only 11 shades, and that's not that much. A lot of the shades look very, very light, and this is right now available at their website. So I don't know, let me know if you are interested to see a review on this. I know the Capture Totale skincare line is very popular, and actually this serum foundation is supposed to have a correcting and anti-aging aspect to it, and it has SPF of 20 PA++. I feel like the images on the website even shows models with very deep complexions using this kind of product, and I hope it's not deceiving, and I hope it's actually what it's supposed to do. I mean, talking that it's a serum foundation, you know, it's supposed to be very almost sheer, kind of translucent, you know, just kind of perfecting. So anyhow, don't know, but let me know if you want to see a review on that, because it's intriguing. Mostly when it's Dior. I love Dior base products. I mean, overall Dior is doing an amazing job with their makeup. This year, they not only bombarded us, but I don't find any fails. Honestly, I haven't yet any fails. At least this year, I think everything has been fine. Yeah, I think so. And then here we have Hermes. You know, guys, my love for Hermes is real, and I love their lipstick. So they always have a seasonal lipstick, kind of like 3 shades. Usually there are 3 shades, and here they are. These are the fall winter ones, very fall winter appropriate. They will be available in Japan September 1st, but I'm sure we will see it here soon too. So we have number 49, Rose Tamise, and that one is a very cool tone, deep shade. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Then number 71, an Orange Brulee. I just did my top 5 favorites, actually was 7 favorites, orange lipsticks that you must give it a try. If you haven't watched that video, I will highly suggest you to do so. But I'm excited for these because not only this collection, they are all like very fall-like shades, but also they are on their matte formula. And their matte formula is more like a powdery type of formula. I like more their satin formulation, but I'm excited. I mean, like these right here, they scream fall to me. And then there's also another shade called 74 Rose Magenta. So this looks very pinky. If it has a little bit more purple in it, I perhaps will go ahead and get it. But you know, Hermes have me excited, and they have me excited too with their new highlighter. Keeping my fingers crossed that it comes sometime in 2024. And this is their Soleil Holiday 2021 Naked Pink Quad. It looks very light. It looks very pretty, but very light. So I don't know what to say, my friends, because this is not even the wet and dry formula. I like the Tom Ford Soleil collection, so I think because I always review it, I may just pick it up. But honestly, if it looks as light as it looks on Tavia from Cheek Profile Official, she has very light complexion. I don't know how it's gonna look on my skin tone. Although I do have a light to medium skin tone, it could contrast actually well with my skin tone. So I mean, I will have to give it the benefit of the doubt and perhaps get it. Yeah, that's a maybe. NARS now. NARS, this is the first look for NARS Holiday 2021 collection, and it's a cheek palette. And this cheek palette looks a little bit alike to the latest cheek palette that we have seen that is buried right here. I'll take it off. This baby right here. It looks kind of similar, perhaps a little bit deeper. Yeah, I think a little bit deeper. So I will say I love NARS formulation. I love this Orgasm on the Beach palette, and I think this new palette from the holiday, most likely it will be something that I will be getting it. It looks very interesting. It, you know, with all those NARS kind of like ribbons around, it looks like caution situation. I mean, it looks very nice, although it looks honestly very alike to the one that we already have. So we'll see, we'll see. And then here we have Christian Louboutin with a customizable glow cream lipsticks featuring 15 different shades, glow lip color. It seems like you can actually customize, so you can actually have the different charms and also choose which of the packaging you want, which I would choose the pink. Yeah, the pink one will be something that I will choose personally. But yeah, there's gonna be new lipsticks. You can actually do a little bit of like, you know, put it all together. I mean, everything looks very, very lovely. And I have been really impressed about his lipstick formulation. Also, his new eyeshadow palette. I love their cheek palette. So I think I'm gonna get at least one. I mean, like, why not pampering myself like that? And here we go to more lipsticks. These are now from Victoria Beckham Beauty. She has come out with 4 new shades of her Posh lipsticks. So this is not a new formula. This is one of her lipsticks that I absolutely love and adore. And look at this shade. I think it's called Fire. An orange shade. Again, the orange situation gets me right here. And I love the formulation. It's more of a satin formula. They're beautiful. I love the packaging too. So yeah, I need to place an order for them. I mean, all the shades are beautiful. I love also the rosy tone, kind of a little bit more mauving tone. So yeah, I think I will pick up perhaps 1 or 2 right there because they look stunning. And she also has come out with another eye kajal, which I love her eye kajals. Cocoa is really, really nice. She also had come out with a navy one, so I think I need to make an excuse and purchase those. And last but not least, the YSL Holiday Collection that comes with their beautiful clutch eyeshadow palette. I actually, in fact, I just reviewed this baby right here. This is in Tuxedo. I think these are underrated. These eyeshadow palettes and face palettes too, because for what I see of the holiday palette, it looks like some of the eyeshadow shades you can use it as blush too, and some perhaps as bronzer, depending obviously on your skin tone. But it looks amazing. It looks more of like a neutral palette, yet a very common palette, but a palette that a lot of people can get good use out of it. And then there's also the lipsticks. Now for the lipsticks, they are all pretty. I don't know if I will pick it up, perhaps 1 or 2 just to review the entire collection. And also a foundation, which comes in a cushion compact, which I love cushions. So we'll see about that. But yes, my friends, I think this makes it for this video. I think I need to do more of these videos of Will I Hide, because otherwise it accumulates so much. Let me know which products you're interested in and which products should I review. Sorry if there's start to be some noise, but they are gardening outside, so it has to come to an end. But yeah, let's continue the conversation on the comment section down below. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share it with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye!